right, real quick. I hope to be quick video for the Sales Aces Perfect Follow-Up System Facebook page. Last night, I put a few resources up there based around sending thank you cards. There's a million different ways to reach out to customers, clients, vendors, staff, influencers in your local community, the directors of the different networking groups, business associations. We go to networking events, we meet new people. There's just an unlimited number of reasons to keep in touch in a tangible, heartfelt way. But I have found, being a business owner myself and having getting ready to start another brick and mortar type of business, time is so limited that how do we get the most leverage out of each tool that we use? So one example, using, let's say you've got an email list of your customers and you need to, 500 customers, you need to send out an email. You'd use something like a MailChimp or some sort of email service that lets you create the list, create one email, push send, right? And the email goes out to all 500 people. How do you, but you're not using all the other features of the email because that's the one that gives you the most leverage. I found that the thank you note habit is a great starting point on how to leverage using greeting cards and gifts. So I'm scrolling down. Well, I'm going to go back up for a second. Here we go. What I want to find, you'll see the 3 different posts. There's one, what do we call that one? The 4C relationship marketing system. And by the way, if you just go to the notes section of the page, I think you scroll down a little bit. No, over here on the left, pardon me. Over on the left, there's the notes section. You click on it. Then I think it'll say show all notes. I'm going to get rid of my, here we go, get rid of myself off of my screen. All right, so in the notes section, there it is, okay. There's the 4C relationship marketing system. This is a way to use cards with a 4-step system. Send a card, make a call, have a real quick conversation, and then collaborate. Those are the 4 C's with the recipient of the card if they want to collaborate with you right now. Great technique for sales pros or business owners who are out hunting for new business, especially if you don't like cold calling. Sending out a card will get someone's attention. They will open it. A big client, if you need to get in touch with a really big client, you would simply send a gift along. Real quick story. Last year, I wanted to meet with the CEO of this $50 million development up here in Atlanta, Emerson, Georgia, to be exact. And I said he was a referral from someone that I know, and 2 emails and a voicemail over a 30-day period, no follow-up. I said, all right, let me use my own system. Sent him a quick card and that said, hey, when you get this card, love to catch up with you for a minute. You were referred to me by so-and-so. And I included a 4-pack of brownies because I knew he had a couple of children. And I was literally shopping at Publix one night at 9:30 at night. He called me back and said, hey, you got my attention. We had a nice lunch together. So this is the 4C relationship marketing system. It's just a way to use the cards to get someone's attention, get them on the phone, and potentially start doing some business. I'm going to scroll up. Over there on the right, the 4C thank you note habit. Okay, again, that's the little 4C is sort of our little franchise, if you will. And that is, that's how we use send out cards. I'm going to click on it just to scroll down and show you. This is how we utilize thank you cards with send out cards. All right. And scroll on down. So you'll see why saying thank you is the most leveraged thing you can do in business. And I found this to be true. All right. I mean, I've experienced this myself. We have a foundation set of cards, nice to meet you card, a thank you card, a birthday card, a branded story card. And that branded story card is something we can talk about one-on-one if you've got the interest. That's where the opportunity has come for you to share your story about your business or your products or your services. And you can utilize one of the trifold cards and send out cards in order to do that. And then a personal campaign. Now, they sell campaigns now out of the campaign store. We can create our own campaigns too. They're just fun little ways to keep in touch in a non-salesy way. That's what I call my hub right there. Every person that I meet, I do my best. I've got the contact info and I'm doing my job following up properly. They will, they'll get each one of these cards throughout the year. Not everybody. There are some people I meet. I'm thinking of one person in particular right now that I met, and it's not going to be a good fit for either one of us. So they got a nice to meet you card, and that was it. And they'll probably get a birthday card too. All right. The next system, if you will, and I call it a system because it's something that we can do over and over and over, plug and chug, is called the care system. And that's where everyone that you meet who becomes a customer or a client of yours, and we're talking business right now, this should, without having to say it, this should definitely be part of your personal card sending, people that you care about and love in your life. The care system should just be a kind of a no-brainer. We should be doing this, okay? Because that's what we do as human beings, is we love on people. But every customer and client you've got, if you've got a way to keep in touch, to learn about them, i.e., I love the Patriots, I love the Red Sox, I've got a son, I love playing golf, I love playing pickleball, those kinds of things, then when you're scrolling through Facebook or you're reading the newspaper or what have you, you hear through grapevine different things happening in the lives of your customers and your clients. You're able to go ahead and use the system to quickly shoot these cards out, but they're, obviously highly personalized. CARE stands for congratulations, appreciation, recognition, and encouragement. You try to congratulate these people every chance that you get for the milestones they achieve in their lives. Appreciation could be for just being a good customer, resource, what have you. Recognition, when you hear that they've done something, won an award, their company hit a milestone, you recognize that. And then encourage them when they're going through tough times or to keep on going. These are things that we need, that we want, right? We want the people in our lives closest to us, especially the people we're spending money with, to recognize us and appreciate us. This is what we would want. So this is not something I made up to say, what can we sell to sell more cards? This is, I thought, what would I want my vendors to do for me, people that I buy from? And then a little bit about developing the habit, and then what we're going to do to help you get things set up. So that is the, thank you note habit that we've come up with, called the 4C thank you note habit. And then Tom Hopkins, finally, he's the one that sort of got this whole thing started 30, 40 years ago. His mom made him write 10 thank you cards a day when he was a teenager. And he started doing it, but he had to meet more people and he had to figure out ways to thank people. And so he did it. And within 3 years, in his early 20s, when he started doing this professionally, he became a millionaire in real estate, 100% referral-based business. These are the 10 different cards he would send, 10 different occasions. There are more, but these are the basics and what he would write in the card. And so this little resource is for folks that just not sure what to write in the business cards. And of course, use your own personality, use your own language, use words that you would use. But this is a really, he provides some really good guidelines right here on what to put in cards. And you're going to notice they're really short. They're short and sweet and to the point. They get the point across. They get the heartfelt message across. And they're respecting the recipient's time, which is, we started with. We don't all have time to watch me do videos or watch them over and over. So I hope this is useful to you. It's been really useful to me. This is stuff that I've done myself. The care system, the thank you note habit, the 4C thank you note habit, all these things I've been doing for 7 years, working things out, got rid of the stuff that really doesn't work or didn't get results. This is what we've culled it down to. And feel free to print it, copy it, share it, or not. I just want it to be useful to you so that you can use it to enhance your personal life and your professional life. All right, feel free to comment on any of these things. If you know how to contact me through the Facebook page or call me, text me, whatever, however we communicate, feel free to do that. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on this stuff. So Be well, enjoy the week, and yep, keep giving to keep growing. And remember, here comes my new tagline: the more you thank, the more you bank. I appreciate you. Bye.